so we are on our way to the hospital. Actually, we're pulling up now. So I guess this will be the beginning of the labor vlog. So we're trying to see if we can go in through the front doors now. It's like 7:53 on, what's today? February 28th. I'm not in labor, but I am being induced because I had some low fluid at my last maternal fetal medicine appointment, plus with the baby being small and all of that. So I can't tell.
I can't either. You might have to go and see.
Let's see if these people come out. If they're allowed to come out the front door, we should be able to go in.
Well, they're definitely
Okay.
out.
It depends on where you want to park. If you want to park there, or do you want to park?
Well, if you can go in there, then I'd rather park over here.
Okay.
You know.
So should we get out now, or?
I wanted you to get out now, just to make sure that you could go in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm gonna get out now. I had to go to triage. That's what they told me to do. I had to go home and get things ready for the kids and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go up and get set up, and my mom and my sister will meet me up there, and we're gonna be having a baby soon. Okay. No. I cares. Because my whole face looks black. You see that, right? Okay, so it's 10:30. I can't look at myself. I gotta look at the thing. Okay, I need to take a nap, but I just want to do a little update. So it's 10:30, and what's happened? Oh, I got my IV, which took a long time, like it always does, because I got small veins or something. So, oh, and I'm dehydrated, which I'm always dehydrated when I come here, because when I get in the hospital, it sucks the water out of me. So I'm dehydrated. Okay, but they finally got an IV going though in my arm, and they took the blood from there, and but that's not something they like to do, because obviously you got to keep your arm straight so that it doesn't I don't know, so it doesn't collapse or something like that. So right now I am on just IV fluid to try to get my, you know, me to stop being dehydrated. I have a little bit of a headache, but I think that's from stress, and because I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'm gonna eat something in a little bit, and I have okay, so they checked me, so I'm 2 centimeters and 50% effaced, and the baby's in station 3, well, -3, and my water is broken. So I have been leaking fluid, so they're not going to do the balloon. They're going to just start Pitocin, like a low dose of Pitocin, and then hopefully that will start contractions. So oh, and they did do a sweep. So they did just a gentle one, because I've had a sweep done before for my last pregnancy, and it hurt really bad, like really bad, really bad. But the lady, when she checked me, she did a sweep. So hopefully, you know, with that plus the Pitocin will get me into, you know, like labor. So with my second, I was having contractions for like 12 hours, and then my water broke. And it was like a small trickle, and I was standing, so I guess it was a little bit more noticeable. But I guess this time my water's been leaking for like a couple of days now, so they're not going to check me too often, because, you know, they don't want to, yeah, like set me or get an infection. My blood pressure is a little bit high right now, like 140 over something, but that could be, you know, just because I'm stressed out and hungry, and my temperature is a little up. So all this stuff, but hopefully the baby is born soon, like once they start the Pitocin and I start dilating, hopefully that goes fast. And yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for them to start the Pitocin. So I think I'm gonna take a little nap until that starts and turn some of these lights off, because those are driving me crazy. And we'll update, I guess, after they start the Pitocin. Okay. Why y'all looking at me? Okay.
Goofy, like your daughter.
So, an update. It is 8:23. And the last update. Okay, so what I forgot to say about the last update is I got the COVID test, which I didn't want to do. It wasn't that bad. It was like, 5 seconds this side, 5 seconds this side, and it kind of makes you cry a little bit just because they're so far up your nose, but it wasn't painful. It was doable. Okay, so I was just checked. I'm still at 2, which is a little discouraging because I was hoping I'd be further along since we came in. Then they started Pitocin at 11 o'clock last night. So the baby's moved down one station, and 70% effaced now instead of 50. So something's happening, but not really dilation. So that kind of sucks. And they put in a monitor, an internal monitor, so they can track my contractions better because it's not picking up that well on the monitor, like the regular fetal monitor on your stomach. What else? Peanut ball. We did the peanut ball on both sides, so probably longer on my right side than my left side because I had to go to the bathroom. And now I'm on the exercise ball, or the the birthing ball, just bouncing on that for like an hour or so. Hopefully that will get the baby down and moving and dilating and all of that. But this baby is just being funny, and I don't like it because I'm not laughing. What else? I had some cranberry juice, and I'm gonna eat some cashews in a little bit. I did sleep last night a little bit. Actually, the best position was on my hands and knees. I was able to sleep in that position, and I was having contractions, but I don't really feel them. Like, they're not like painful, but they say I'm having them. So anything else?
Oh, let us get no food.
Yeah, well, I'm technically not supposed to be eating, so they won't let my support people eat until the nurse changes. I'm allowed to have clear fluids, but not like, food, but we're going to eat anyway, and they need to eat, so the nurse has to change their thing over so that they can actually get food sent to the room, so they can eat. But we do have like plenty of snacks and drinks and all of that. I'm trying to think if anything else has happened. I think I mentioned the slow leak, so I don't know when my water broke or, when I started leaking. I had to guess it like Friday night, Saturday, somewhere around there. But like I said, I sweat a lot, so I just thought it was sweat or whatever. So that's really why I'm being induced, is because the baby has low fluid around him or her now. And I'm hoping there's some progress by 11. So that's like 3 hours from now. So maybe I can update then, and we'll see if I'm more dilated, which, is something they want to see, especially if your water is broken. They don't want you to be laboring too long, and they don't want you to be laboring too long without, cervical change. So something needs to happen in these 3 hours. So that is all for right now. This is real and raw, though. This is what they want. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. I'm not sure what time I said I would film again, but my water has just broke, and I was on the exercise ball for like an hour, 30 minutes or so, and I was falling asleep on it. So then I got up, and as soon as I stood up, then my water just broke. So now I am just leaning on the birthing ball sideways. Well, on the bed. The birthing ball is on the bed, and I'm standing up and just rocking on it. And the contractions have definitely picked up a little bit now that my water's broken, which is good because I think I'm at 20 for the Pitocin. So that's the highest that I've heard of it going. But my pain level is still like a 2, 3 maybe. The contractions are like, I don't know, Are they like 5 minutes apart? Probably not even. Maybe 5, maybe 7 minutes apart. I'm not really keeping track. I still only feel them in like my lower stomach, not like the whole entire stomach yet. I did eat. I had some eggs. I had jello. I had chicken broth, which was really good because it's like I know I need to eat to keep my energy up, but I'm not hungry, but I'm also nauseous. So, but I did feel better after I ate those things. So, yeah, now I'm just on the ball. I haven't been checked yet, but since my water is broken, I'm like broken all the way now. I'm hoping that, baby has moved down some more and I am dilated some more, at least past the 2, because they want to see progress, from hour to hour. So that's where we are right now. Just still kind of hanging out, chilling. I am tired, so maybe I'll try to take a nap while the contractions aren't too bad. And we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, so we are now, well, she is now, so the last time I checked her, the baby was, I think, 5 centimeters dilated and 80% effaced, but the baby's still at a -2. And her temperature came back a little bit, and the baby's heart rate started to go up. So they did decide to do a C-section. So that's where everybody is right now, all in the C-section room. So yeah, as you can see, we're here by ourselves, waiting for the baby to come. This is the baby space here. Nice and warm. Yeah, and they switched out her bed so that she can have a recovery bed. And like a more comfortable bed. So we're just hoping and praying that everything goes well with the C-section. But yeah, that's where we're at now. And they decided that around 5 something this morning. And right now, I think it is 6 something, like, I think this clock is an hour off. So, like 6:07-ish, give or take. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to get back. And can't wait to meet the baby and see if it is a boy or a girl. All this time, most of us, her family and friends, have thought it was a boy, but then I guess the heart rate going up, and maybe the fact that she needs a C-section is like, well, maybe it's a girl, because some of the same things happen with Saya. But we are thankful because some things happen with Saya, like the preeclampsia and her getting really sick, and that didn't happen. And the baby, again, the baby did get to 5 centimeters, not the baby, but she did get to 5 centimeters, but the baby wasn't actually coming down. So that was a concern. So yeah, I'm just, waiting for him to get back. It's probably been about a little under 10 minutes or so. So hopefully when we come back, you will see a baby boy or a baby girl and a mom again for the 4th time. So let's see how it goes. We're still praying. When you watch this video, keep praying for the health and safety of the mother and the baby.
lot has happened since I last recorded. I can't even remember what I was saying in my last recording. But as you can see, the baby is here. He is born. That's baby Asa. He was born yesterday. So yesterday was March 2nd at 6:02 in the morning. So I will be filming like a sit-down birth story. Sit-down birth story like I did with my other kids. But this is day 2. Well, not even day 2. This is like day 4 for me in the hospital, because I did end up being induced because of low fluid. Like my water had broken, and we're not sure exactly when it broke, but I had a slow leak, so that was one thing. Plus the baby was still measuring small, so that was another thing. So when I went to maternal fetal medicine and had an appointment, that's when they noticed that I was having low fluid. So I was induced, or we started the induction process that night. That was Monday, February 28th. So I will get into the whole story. The induction did not work, and I did end up having a C-section. So I have to tell you all the things about that. But he's still here safely, crying because he is a greedy boy. He is a greedy. And I'm hoping I can go home tomorrow, but I'm not sure, because I did have some complications also with my iron levels. They seem to keep going down. So I did have an iron transfusion this morning, and hopefully I won't need a blood transfusion, but they're kind of keeping an eye on that. Blood pressure has been good. Mostly I had like one reading where it was like 140 over something, but I don't think anything higher than that for the whole process. And the baby's doing good as far as everything with him, so he doesn't have any issues. It's just more so me and all this stuff that happened during the induction process. So I will do a sit down video, and I will also try to do a video on discharge day, just to update. But that's it for right now. Okay, so today is discharge day. It is Friday, March 4th, and I'm being discharged today because everything is good with me and the baby. I just took a shower and I feel brand new, so that was excellent. It still was a little difficult though to take a shower, just because it's hard to bend certain ways, and it's like hard to reach my feet, and my feet are still swollen. Actually, my entire legs are still swollen. And obviously my core is still swollen and sore. So it took longer than usual, but I'm so glad I was able to finally get in the shower. I was waiting for my IV to come out of my arm. They did say they could wrap it for me, and I could have taken one yesterday, but I just didn't want to go to the hassle, and I was like, well, if I'm being discharged today, I can take it right before I leave. So that's what I did. My mom is running to the house now and getting the baby's car seat because she forgot to get it yesterday. The baby is right here, doing well. He just ate. He just likes to sleep on me and eat. Any updates? So I did have another iron infusion this morning. My iron levels have gone up just one point or whatever, but it's better than it was yesterday, so that's good. I'm gonna get the baby dressed in his outfit, and then I just ordered lunch, so that'll be here in like 45 minutes, and I'll eat, and then we'll head out to leave. But other than that, I feel really good, so that's good. I'm glad to be like up and out of the bed, because even though the bed on the postpartum floor is way more comfortable than labor and delivery, it still is, it's not your own. So and I'm trying my best to just get up and walk around and sit and like sit in regular chairs. So I'm going home today. I haven't FaceTimed the kids since the day before yesterday. Yeah, the day before yesterday, so they don't know I'm coming home, and I told my mom I wanted it to be a surprise. So so they'll see me and the baby when we get there, and then they'll get to meet the baby Asa for the first time, so that's gonna be exciting. And of course I miss them too. I didn't want them to come up here to the hospital, you know, because of COVID and everything like that. So haven't seen them since Monday, so I miss them also. So I'm really glad that I'm able to go home today. And it was like, if you're ready to go home, you can if you want today. I was like, yes, please. Anything else though? Today has to be the coldest day of the week. But you know, I have my coat, I have this on. The baby will be bundled up in his outfit and with his blanket on top. And the car obviously will be already warm. So I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, for this hospital you know, labor and delivery vlog. I know it wasn't like very cohesive. I know it didn't show everything, but I promise to tell all the details in my birth story vlog when I do finally sit down and record that. I'm not sure when that will be out, as I'm adjusting to everything and being a mom of 4 now. So I'm sure that that's gonna take, you know, some time. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.